Good morning, Mom Nation. We're going to have
morning.
monsoons today.
Oh, it's a nice thing to come back to.
Oh, that's right. How was Disney?
It was good. It was good. I mean, we had a lot of fun. So we initially went up there for my niece's birthday party. She turned 4. Her and Connor her and my son Connor, my husband Connor are, well, I guess him too, really, really close. So they're just awesome. So we went to her birthday party. It was really fun. And then Monday, which was 2 days ago, which feels like yesterday, we went to Disneyland.
It wasn't yesterday? Wait a second.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. My days are so messed up from this trip. But no, Disney was fun. It was super awesome. I sweet talked my my way into getting front row seats for the Fantasmic show at the end of the night.
Nice.
So that was pretty fun. Yeah, no, on the crazy thing though is on the way home, well, you know this, Katie, but like we have an electric car, and I am like such a huge fan of Tesla's charging network. They just make it so seamless and easy. Huge fan of it. Well, I don't have a Tesla anymore. My daughter does, but I don't. Our main vehicle is a Kia, and it's a great car. It's pretty much an SUV. It's like an electric version of the Kia Telluride.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great car. But we have to be really we have to download a different app to like find so that it automatically routes us to chargers. And and Connor, my husband Connor, is he thinks he's smarter than a computer sometimes, and he's like, let's just go to this one. And then sometimes he's like, well, let's reroute and buy this one. And it was our first time using this app to do this, right? Because we're so used to the ease of our Tesla. And so we go to it routes us to this this, I think it was like a Circle K charger, and we tried 2 different chargers. They don't work. They're not working. So we're like, okay, we only have like 30 miles left. And we're like, okay, let's go to this, where was it? Oh, let's go to these Tesla chargers, because Tesla just recently let us use some of their charging networks, like certain ones. So we navigate to this one, and it turns out that this one hasn't been converted to the one for non-Teslas. So now I'm having super range anxiety, which I never have with, like, this is the first time I've ever had that with, you know, because Tesla was just awesome. And now I'm like, oh man, range anxiety. And so then we're like, well, there's another like EVgo, which is another charging station near a Target. So we're like, well, we could just charge up. We'll just charge all the way, and we'll go inside. And we had to buy like some shorts for Connor anyways, and some other like stuff that, you know, let's just go shopping there and just go look around. So we did that. We bought 4th of July outfits. Everything was good. We come back to the car. It's like 80% charged. We're like, awesome. This is perfect. Let's head down. We only have one more charge stop in between there and home. Mm-hmm. And it's already late, right? We got a late start. And then about an hour down the road, my 10-year-old is like, where's my phone? And I have Life 360 on his phone. And I look, and it's still at Target. It was horrible. And so I called Target, and I'm like, hey, did you guys find it there? They found it. Thank goodness somebody returned it. But then I talked to it was the manager, and I said, can I pay to get it shipped? Like, I'll pay for all the shipping. I'll pay for, insurance, whatever. I'll sign like a waiver to, release you guys from any liability. And she's like, nope, sorry, we can't do that. It's just against policy. So we had to drive back.
That's good for all the moms out there to know.
Yes.
But my goodness, like,
yeah. It set us out like 2.5, because then all the charge that we did was like, then we had to charge again. So yeah, so then that wasted like 2.5 hours. And we didn't get home, and then we had to still come home, and we stopped in Maricopa to go to the bank because I had to. The place that we board our dogs has they only take cash, so I had to stop at a bank to pull out cash, and then we finally got there like 10:30, and then we picked up the dogs, and then we got home like just like two till 11.
Oh, geez.
So that's why today was not a hair wash day.
I don't have any excuse for why my hair looks like crap.
Yeah, so
but you do.
Yeah, and then it's hot here. Oh my gosh, I almost
hot.
California again.
Bite your tongue. It's
I
beautiful.
know. After like being in the beautiful California, I'm like, dang it, but I hate the traffic there. Traffic scare me, and motorcycles there, they split lanes.
Yeah,
scares the shit out of me. Like,
yeah, I don't even like it when I don't lane split. I'm too nervous for that, and I don't like it when they do it here either. It scares me.
It is. It's scary. So, anywho, that was I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun over there. I'm glad I'm home. I have a lot of work to catch up on. But it was well needed. So, yeah, anywho.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're home too. So,
yeah.
Welcome back.
Let's talk about the big news that came out yesterday.
Dude, I can't even. Like, I'm so pissed.
I know.
What the hell? Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? Not guilty? Diddy's not guilty. Really?
Well, and then how does he not get guilty of trafficking whenever I guess whenever I was looking it up, it's just when I was looking it up, it was between like whether she was forced to go or not forced to go, like taking her across state lines was like that was kind of the like balance of it. But it's just, I mean, skewed law, man.
Well, and it is crazy too, because as women, we can consent to something one time, but not the next time, right? And that's still non-consent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can consent to something, and then 5 minutes later be like, okay, no more.
Yeah, you can change my and it's just, I don't know, that whole thing was ridiculous, and how, I don't know, it's super annoying to see that certain people who, like, there's certain people like in prison right now that are innocent, and then they get acquitted, and then they've wasted 30 minutes of, or not 30 minutes, 30 years of their life, 30 minutes, 30 years of their life for something that they didn't. But then you have this where there's all this evidence, and I mean, some of it, like, your freaky things are maybe not illegal, but whenever you force them on people, that's where it becomes illegal. And I
beat the crap out of somebody and make them do it, basically.
Yeah. I mean, there's like videos. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. It's just, I'm mind boggled. We were driving in the car yesterday, and we got like the notification, like where I was looking and like where they were still like on the whole racketeering thing. They were still kind of debating that.
Yeah,
and then
they deliberated that one last. That was the last one.
Yeah. So like, it was just like, and then I'm like, okay, for sure the other one's guilty, like guilty. And it's like, I mean, at least he got 2 and not 0, but still, that's just, it's not, if I was Cassie, I wouldn't be like, I would be so appalled. And her lawyer was really like, I think he downplayed it a lot. He's like, well, at least we got, like, he was positive about it, but like, I'm sure
she had her own case.
Yeah.
Against him.
And was it 2 separate ones?
Oh, correct. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hers is already settled. She got like $30 million or something like that. Not to say that, what's up, Jasmine? First commenter. Jasmine. Not to say that $30 million is by any means compensation for what she went through. Okay, let me be clear. But and he's settled on that one. So you know what settlement means. Jazzy said she loves your 11 o'clock at night. Just got home. Can't believe I was on the road so long hair.
You can see my hair tie line right here.
That's funny. I didn't even notice that. Jen. The things that we notice on ourselves, though, you know.
I know we're always so critical about ourselves. Well, the thing too is I'm going to start wearing my hair down and curly again, because I got a Brazilian blowout like 2 years ago, and my curls never recovered, and they're finally starting. And right now it's very tame, but like this weekend I got it really curly. But thank you, Jasmine. About my this morning craziness.
I love your curly hair. Katie, my hairstylist, is always like, when are you going to wear your hair curly? Because mine is like ringlets. You know what I mean? But the problem that I have is, and she tells me how to do it, but I don't have that much time in my life. I mean, I love you, Katie, but I don't have that much time in my life. She tells me how to do it to make my curls bouncy and not frizzy and all that. And I'm just like, oh, can you just come over?
It takes a lot. Like and then like, so Soraya, my 17-year-old, she has hair and it's way curlier than I am, mine is, and she has way more, or like she has a lot of hair.
Does have a lot of hair,
and so like when she does her hair, and she's gotten it down to like a science, like she does good and she does it fast, and me, I'm like sweating with the diffuser and I'm like this doesn't work. So yeah,
that's so funny. 'Tis the season where we sweat under the hair dryer.
I know. Ashley, wouldn't that be nice if we could just have somebody on standby, like, do my hair, please?
Yeah, like I wish I had a neighbor. Yeah. Seriously, that was like talented, and we could, I don't know, trade talents. I don't know, pull weeds for her.
Is that your talent, Katie? Pulling weeds?
My husband says I'm very good at pointing out things that are wrong. So maybe I could do that for her.
You could organize people's lives. You're really good at like organization.
Oh, Ashley says my mom needs to just come live with me again. True that. Where's my mom? Speaking of moms, mom, she's usually on here. Anyway, shall we? Let's jump right into like the meat and patties of what we're gonna do today here. All right. You just heard my New Hampshire accent.
I was just going to say that. You're getting ready for next week, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I got to practice. I got to, get my accent back into shape here. So big shout out. Of course, last week we did our giveaway for the month, and our winner was the lovely, the amazing Tony Marquette. We haven't seen Tony around in a while. No. I mean, she's around, but we haven't seen her kind of, here day in and day out like she used to be. So it was really, really cool to see her pop up as a giveaway winner. I was super excited about that. So big congrats to Tony. And then of course, big shout out to Kendra Blair, who was the sponsor of last night. I was going to say it wasn't last night.
I told you it feels like a Monday.
And her business is The Natural Seedling, and what she offered was 6 full months. 6 full months. It's a long time. I mean, not really when you're a mom. That goes by when you blink your eyes. But for everybody else, it's a long time. Of one-on-one collaborative coaching, a free wheel of wellness evaluation to assess and support her goals, ongoing support and conversations designed to help her stay aligned and empowered, a total value of $750. So big shout out again to Tony. Thank you again, Kendra. That was last month. Shall we get into this month?
Yep.
Think we shall.
I'm excited for this one.
No. All right. So, whoops, seeing my notifications. Whoops, seeing them again. All right. So big shout out to Miranda. You know Miranda, right? She is the co-host for our Divorce Connection sister group for divorced mamas and mamas that are considering divorce, or mamas that just want to go in and learn and support one another. That's what that community is for. And Miranda is our co-sponsor, or not co-sponsor. Well, I guess that makes sense, because we do need help, and it's a lot of volunteer work for these groups to run. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. So we can call her that, and we'll also call her this month's giveaway sponsor. It's Miranda with Here Comes the Sunshine, and the giveaway details is there's going to be 2, which is nice. So you don't get 1 sesh, you get 2 sessions. And it's a 45-minute guided session for emotional empowerment. I love all of these self-help, emotional support, mental health support prizes that are surfacing this summer. I think that it's highly needed, and I'm really, really excited about it. So thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
How you enter is just like you always enter every single month. So find this post, which it's floating around in the group right now. And if you're having a hard time finding it, just go to the top of the group, click on the cover photo. And in that caption of the cover photo, you can find a link to it there, or you can find it in our featured section in the group. So super easy to find if you happen to not see it in the group's feed. And it does have instructions on how to enter. Usually you got to comment. Oh yeah, we've got some commenters happening here. or some comments happening, I should say. So you got to comment, and there are some other ways throughout the month that you can win and get what we call the wheel at the end of the month. And we'll go through that. We got a couple of winners to get on right now. Oh, wait a sec. Let's talk about this before we hop into winners. I'm getting more notifications than anybody needs right now. So I'm like, close. All right. So remember last month when we started the whole challenge thing?
Yep.
Did you do it?
I did 1 week.
No, that's all it was.
The water.
It was just 1 week.
I thought we were going to do it maybe because I just ignore water all the time. I was just like, don't drink water.
No, so the purpose of the challenges is we do it together for a week, and then that way you're kind of inspired and you've got a foot forward in order to continue it if, you so choose. Nobody's making you over here. Oh, we do miss you, Marilyn Flower. I wonder what she's doing. That's okay. Anyway, so this month's challenge, last month was drinking a certain amount of water. Was it 100 ounces, I think?
Yes. Yeah.
This month, it's eating 100 grams of protein a day. And big shout out to Erin McDonald. I know she's going to love this challenge because she is a huge supporter of that. So when you see this graphic, guys, in the captions, just click on see more. It tells you what you have to do. It's not very hard. And but you do need to come back every day and make sure that you comment so that way you get your entry for the day. So basically you complete the task each day, just track your protein. It's pretty easy to do on MyFitnessPal. I think that's the name of the app. There's probably many other apps out there. You just put like your portions and what you're eating and it calculates the amount of protein for you if you don't already know. So pretty easy to track that way. And then it keeps a running total for you. So then that way you don't have to try and remember, because ask me if that works. So comment mission complete under the daily challenge post, which is this post right here in green with the eggs and the salmon and the meat and all that. And each mission complete that you comment is going to be 1 entry to win. And what you're winning is the chance to get on the giveaway wheel, which is going to be 3 giveaway wheel entries. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So it's kind of like 2 drawings in 1.
Yep.
All right. So everybody make sure that you participate in that if you so choose. And that is another way that you can get multiple entries to the giveaway wheel. All right. So next up, I do want to mention this because it's the first Wednesday of the month, which means the trivia question is going to be coming out, and that's coming out to our distribution list. If you're not on our distribution list, pretty easy to get on. Top of the group cover photo, go on over to the caption. If you're on the computer, it's on the right hand side. If you're on mobile, you have to click like see caption or something like that, and you'll get the link there and you can sign yourself up for the newsletter. You're only going to get 1 a month, guys. We don't send an email every day. We don't even send an email every week. It's just once a month. And it has, well, I'll show you. Here's the, there we go. So this is kind of the online version of what it looks like. So when you open it up, obviously this is June's, you have the trivia question at the top. All you do is respond to the email with your answer. And if you get a right answer, then you get on the trivia drawing wheel, which is going to get you 3 entries if you win that. So again, kind of a contest within a contest right there. And then you have some information about the giveaway on that newsletter and how you can access that. And you also have the challenge of the month, how you can access that, what the rules are for that. And then we start getting into our merch, which you can browse through our products and see what you like and see what you want to get. I'm going to be getting a new phone soon, so I'm probably going to have to get that iPhone cover. And then underneath that, we have links to our most recent shows for the month. So you're going to have this one, our Untying the Knot show, which is a fairly new podcast about going through divorce. And you're going to have our love story podcast and so on. So that, and then I think we have events as well, all the way down at the bottom. So that's the contents of the newsletter. Nothing too crazy, but it is the only way that you can join the trivia, just so you know. All right. let's see who we've got. We've got a good little list of new mamas this week. So this is our new mama post. It comes out every Tuesday, and we tag all of the new moms that have come into the group for the week. Pretty exciting to see this nice size list here. We've got 23 mamas. So I'm going to hop on over to my random.org, which you guys can't see. I'm doing it behind the scenes. And we've got mama number 2. Who's number 2, Son?
Jessica Gerspach. I think I'm saying that right. Gerspach. I'm sorry, Jessica, for butchering that.
That's okay. That's what we do on this show. We butcher names. It's just a thing. There she is. And look, I can tag her. Yay, Jessica.
It's always great whenever that works. Because
sometimes I can't tag people and it's wildly frustrating. I'm like, Facebook, get on the ball, you know?
Yeah.
So that's that one. And then this one, it's the same notification that just keeps repeating. It keeps coming up. I'm like, wow, I'm very popular today, but I'm not. Okay, so this is our first letter post. And every week we have the next letter of the alphabet that comes out. So if your name starts with this week's letter, then all you got to do is comment on this post and you're going to be entered. If you have a friend that is lovely enough to see the post and maybe you didn't and tags you, then that counts too. So let's see who we've got. We've got 5 comments. I always go by comments. I'm going to do the rando drawing, and we are at 3. Olivia is our winner. So winner, Olive. Can I tag her? Olivia. Okay. Yay. Wow. Doing good today.
I know. We're on a roll.
Woohoo. I'm like tagging like crazy. Okay. Next up. And we have our top 10s, which I always like to shout out and give a little disclaimer. This is not something that Sonia and I decide. We're not like peeping through your comments and stuff, tallying who does what and what does, whatever. This is Facebook that tallies how many posts, how many comments, how many reactions that you've had in a 20-day period. So the last that it was updated was June 29th, which is fairly recently. So this is a fresh list. And in the top spot, look who we have here. We have Jasmine Aguilar. We have Aaron McDonald at number 2. Kendra Blair at number 3. We have Nikki Stratton at number 4. Sarah Wood, number 5. Marissa Hall coming in at number 6. We've got number 7 with Jody Slepsky. And number 8, Ashley Parker. Number 9, we just talked about this girl. We have Miranda Ray. And coming in at our number 10 spot, we have Marion Bios. So thank you for your support and your activity and your contribution to the group. Sonia and I are very grateful, aren't we, Son?
Very, very. And it pays. Now you got to get on the wheel, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. So get on that wheel, win that giveaway this month, guys. You are well on your way. All right. Upcoming events. You want to take the wheel on this first one here?
Yeah, it's today. So today at 3:00. I saw a comment there earlier I already replied to, but it's any age. So it's going to be at Super Play. I probably shouldn't have named it Wiggles and Giggles because that sounds like a place. But it
does sound like a place. I thought that was the name of it.
Yeah, see, I think I added at Super Play just a bit ago. So it's at Super Play in Mesa. It's an awesome place, but yeah, any age. I'm going to be there with my 10-year-old and my 3-year-old. So, but I mean, you could just come and bring your kids. I love this place. And if you want to talk, you could talk. I'll be there. I'll be wearing this little flowery dress. But yeah, it's pretty fun. So I'll see you guys there.
That's awesome. So I've got to make a confession. So Ashley and I chatted a little bit yesterday, Ashley Parker and I, and she's like, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Like, I don't have anything in my schedule tomorrow. I'm having like a little anxiety attack. Like, what I forgot now, And she's like, well, at the play date. And I was like, well, I don't have a Wiggler anymore. So I wasn't planning on going there, but Sonia will be there, and she kind of made me think about it, that it's not just for little kids, where all this time I thought that. So next time now I know that I could take my 11-year-old, because you're taking your 10-year-old. So they probably would have had a lot of fun together.
Yeah. They have this like trampoline, this big like trampoline, like basketball court too. They have like a light bright wall, and then they have tons of tables where you could just like hang out. They have whole snack bar. It's very parent friendly. So you could just kind of hang out there. Like I knock out. Sometimes I'll take the kids there, and I'll just knock out a bunch of work because there's plenty of places to sit, and the tables are kind of like facing the main play structure where my kids mostly stay. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome.
That's cool. Well, now I know. So next time I'll be a little bit better informed. That was totally my fault. Like I just assumed, and you know what happens when you assume. Like,
well, I put Wiggles and Giggles. It does sound toddlery. So I think next month I'm gonna name it something a little. Maybe I'll just do indoor play date at Super Play.
Just say all ages.
All ages. Yeah, all ages.
Yeah,
because it's like I've seen like dads go in the basketball thing, and then there's like this ball pit, but like with like these giant huge ball things. Anyways, I see parents in there all the time. So yeah.
We need to, and this is a little off topic, but not really. We need to, this has nothing to do with kids. We need to rent a court at Electric Pickle. We have to do this. The Electric Pickle. I haven't told you about the Electric Pickle.
I forgot that was a place. Whenever you say I gotta rent you an electric, or we have to rent an electric pickle, I'm like, what the hell is an electric pickle?
Yeah, should we be talking about this online, Katie?
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, my husband actually made a pretty funny joke about that. He's like, it's weird. What are you talking about? Do I want to know?
Like, where are you going? It's like that bar, the library that they used to, or what was it? It was the library or like the office that they would call this like bar that guys would go to that had like the exotic dancers, but they would say, oh, I'm at the library. Or
the office. I think it was the office.
We're at the Electric Pickle.
Yeah. So the name is interesting, but the place is really, really cool. So we got to go there. Anyway, follow. That is an event that is going to be coming up. So go and see Sonia today over at Super Play. She'll be there at 3:00. You heard her. It is all ages. So if you've got a non-wiggler, you can bring your non-wiggler too, because she's bringing her non-wiggler. All right. So next up, we have good old Marcy Sawyer. She is back with Little Einstein Preschool's back to school supply drive. We love this girl. She is so caring and giving, and we have partnered with her a couple of summers ago for back to school. We had really partnered with her and got out a bunch of backpacks that were school supply filled. This year, she's going to take the wheel, or Little Einstein Preschool is going to take the wheel on that, I should say, but we love to support her. So we are here to help feature this and to help share this to our mama community, because we know that it'll be helpful for some of you guys out there. It is the back to school supply drive. So if you need back to school supplies, and it's not getting any cheaper, guys, it just really isn't, then hit her up, check out this event. All of the details are in it. And she's amazing. Like, it's very, very helpful. This one year when we partnered with her, we helped her, I think it was like 200 backpacks or something like that we were able to get into the community. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I know it was a good amount. I mean, even if we just help one person, like, that's great too, right? But that was really awesome. So love this, love to feature it, love to support her. And then on Friday, what's that?
Oh, I was just saying thank you, Miss Marcy. She's just always supporting.
Big shout out. Skylar, if you're on and you could tag a thank you to Marcy, that'd be great. Or Sonia, if you can, if somebody can, that'd be awesome. All right. So the next one that we have coming up is we brought back Mom's Lunch Mobs. And we brought it back in June. I shot the disclaimer out there and said, if I'm hosting it, then it's going to be in the Ahwatukee area. Sorry, guys. I got to stick close to the office. I just have to. If somebody else wants to host, you are more than welcome. Please do. And if you'd like to do in a different part of the valley, if you want to go east, west, north, whatever, then you are more than welcome to do so. The one that I am hosting is coming up on the 8th at 12:30. It's our back to school for moms lunch. And that's going to be at Nello's Pizzeria and Italian Kitchen. Have you ever eaten there?
I haven't, but I'm like, Connor and I always go and explore these different pizza places. So I'm excited to try this one out. He's going to be
so good. So good. Yay. All right. Oh, look at you, Soan. I love this picture. So just wanted everybody to save the date. Well, okay, disclaimer again, I can't invite everybody. Okay, I can't invite all 12,000 some odd of you. So this is just for our team EvoAZ past clients and current clients, guys. So if you are a past client or current client of Team EvoAZ, keep your eyes peeled because your official invite should be in your snail mail inbox at the end of this week, or due to the holiday, maybe the beginning of next. So within a week, you should have your formal invitation in your snail mail email, not email. Snail mail is not email, Katie. In your snail mail box, okay? So keep an eye out for that. But also, I'm just going to spill the beans right now, Sonia. We are doing the giveaway for September, and we are doing a Halloween ticket giveaway.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yes, so that'll be the monthly giveaway for the group. And guys, this is free drinks. Like, it's just for 3 hours though, so can't go too crazy. Yeah, desserts, buffet dinner, prizes, dancing. Obviously, come full dressed if you want to. We always do, and it's a bunch of fun. Professional photo booth, so you get professional photos with you and yours in your Halloween costumes, which everybody loves. We deliver those after the show. The show. Everything's a show with me. It
is a show. We're dressed up.
Yeah, it is a show. And then one thing that we're adding this year, Son, did you see or hear the different thing? I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't know.
Karaoke.
I don't know.
It's karaoke.
Oh yes, I did see. I hear these things, but it just doesn't register in my noggin until I rehear it. So yes, I did hear about that. I'm excited about that to watch because I'm tone deaf, but I'm excited to watch everything.
I'm pretty excited too. So if karaoke is your jam, then we've added it to our list of fun things over at the party. So save the date, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. That's happening in October. All right. Next, we have, these notifications, they just want me to know about them. This is our new birthday post. If you don't know what the birthday post is, once a month, we have a post that goes out if it is your birthday month. So if your birthday is in July, comment your name on this post. This is another way that you can get an entry onto the giveaway wheel. And we will announce these. These actually get announced. We're kind of a little funny with this because we have to be because of the way the dates line up. So we actually announce the birthday winner on the last Wednesday, which is the announcement of that month's giveaway winner. So you get on the next month's wheel. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because it's we could do the giveaway on the very last day, we could do the birthday post winner on the very last day, but then we won't be able to always announce it on the show. So that's why we don't do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So next, we are getting into, here are the shows. So we're getting into podcast episodes from the last week. Have you been paying attention to this series at all, Sonia, that I've been dropping for Tip Tuesday?
Yeah, they're I really wish people would watch these because these scammers are getting just smarter and smarter and smarter, and there's things in there that you think that you could trust, things that they have labels that like for like title companies and things that you'll think they're legit and they are not. And you and Ryan was on with, so I've only watched one of them. Ryan was on with you. You guys go, it's nice to have his viewpoint on what he sees, because we see things, he sees things, title companies see things, and that's why we just all have to work together to try to, because it's happened to not one of our clients, but the people who were purchasing our clients' home, wire fraud happened to them, and miraculously they got their money back after a long and tedious process, but that like 99.9% never happens. Right. So definitely a huge watch, and I don't think people really understand how serious all of these scams are.
Oh, it's bad stuff. It's real bad stuff. And so this is the second video of the 4-part series. So we've got video 3 and 4 still to come out. So next Tuesday, we're going to have 3. Following Tuesday, we're going to have 4. But definitely keep your eyes open. And the first one that went out actually did get quite a few hits. So thankfully, there are some people who are catching on and are watching them. And that's just going to help them not only protect themselves, but protect their family members. We've got to protect our elderly, guys. We've really got to watch out for our parents and grandparents because the scammers will attack them. And
that's mainly who they target.
Yeah.
So, and I've gotten my mom, I have to tell her, keep your ears peeled. If something, if it looks funny, screenshot it or send it to me, and I'll look through it and see if it's legit or not. And I will tell you every single thing that she sent to me is the scam, is somebody trying to scam her. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I get them in droves, and I know that my parents do too. So really, guys, we've got to, I'm just going to say it one more time, we have got to keep an eye on our parents and our grandparents because these scammers are after them. And, those folks in those generations aren't necessarily so tech savvy, and they think a lot of these things are legit, and they're not. And it's really, really sad what happens. So good luck to all out there. All right. And then next up, this one was, this is Laura and I, this is mental wealth. This is every month where we really focus on mental health for our individual selves, like us as women, us as moms, all the hats that we wear, really. Mm-hmm. And this was a reaction to a post. So oftentimes we'll take posts, they're anonymous. We do not put anybody on blast, but they're really great for us to sort of talk through. And I know it's beneficial for the poster. Usually I'll go back to that particular post and I'll comment the link there so that way they can watch the show if they choose to. But this one was about this poor single mom that is just kind of drowning in the demands of her family and really was feeling like, kind of lost, like she just can't win. She's exhausted. I think we can all kind of relate with those feelings. I'm not going to get into too much of the details because it will spoiler alert it if you are wanting to watch that video, and please do, because it definitely hits home for a lot of us. So that's what that one's about. And then we have, my goodness, every single page has a notification. All right. And then we talked about her. She is our sponsor for this month. This is Miranda Ray. She is the co-host of this show, which is Untying the Knot. And we talked a little bit about Miranda's specific situation with her divorce and how she was blindsided. She didn't know that her husband wanted a divorce. He just sat her down one day and kind of told her. So she tells a little bit about her story, what she did, how she felt, what happened next, what she wished she would have done if, looking at it now with 20 years of experience and maturity under her belt, what she wishes or how she wished she would have handled it at that moment. So it's a pretty good watch. I highly recommend taking a peek at that, especially if you're in the situation or if you know somebody who is.
Yeah.
And then you want to talk about this one?
Yes. New build inspections. I just went through this, one of them last week. These are super, super important, guys. Very, very, very important episode. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I just can talk about this all day. I think that it's more important to get both. It's always important to get an inspection, but I think new build inspections are more important than resale inspections because people have lived in those. You can kind of see those new homes. There's a lot of videos you'll see on the internet from like inspectors who are really coming out and pushing against these builders because they're all about the money. And so they're trying to push out this product, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, but a builder is only as good as his subcontractors. So this just goes over some of the steps that you want to make sure to do to get into a quality home because you want a brand new shiny penny home. So this is good. Totally my bread and butter. So
yeah, I love it. Thank you for being my co-host for this one. It was awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And lastly, our very last one, I just dropped a hint for those that want last comment so that you can get on the wheel. So this is our Monday tea time with Skylar. It was not a video this week, which is fine. Skylar doesn't have to do a video every single week. That's totally okay. But what she does is she just goes through and lists again what our shows our recent shows are, with links to those shows, so that way you can catch them in an easy way. I know that the feed moves really quickly and there's a lot there, so this is an easy way to catch them. And then she does give a little bit more information about what we have going on, specifically about the giveaway this month. So make sure that you catch Skylar's updates. She's so adorable and her updates are always great. Let's support Skylar because she does work very, very hard and we appreciate her. So that is a wrap.
That's the show. We'll call last commenter would be Ashley.
Last commenter, Ash.
There we go. All right.
All right, guys. See you next week. Remember, Sonia's solo next week.
We'll see how that goes. We'll try again.
Bye.
Bye.